Welcome to Now Found. My name is Courtney Cohen. Do you ever feel like you are a disappointment to other people? Do you walk around wondering if everything that you do is disappointing others around you? Do you feel like you can never meet anyone's expectations of you? That you're constantly failing? A while ago, I was driving and God likes to talk to me in the car anytime I don't happen to have my kids with me. And he told me, Courtney, you've really been living from a place where you're just trying to avoid disappointing people. That was my primary goal, to just not disappoint anybody. And in that moment, he started to shift my perspective. I have lived my life being a people pleaser, trying not to disappoint anyone, curbing my behavior, sometimes my opinions, just so I don't rock the boat, just so I don't disappoint anyone around me. God showed me that I need to stop living from a place of trying not to be a disappointment and instead live from a place where I try to be a blessing. They're completely different ways of looking at life. And part of the problem with us trying not to disappoint people is taking responsibility for what doesn't belong to us. Other people's reactions to me is not my responsibility. My responsibility is to love them. My responsibility is to love people and to reveal who God is to them through the way that He has made me. That's my responsibility. I am responsible to communicate as clearly as possible in truth and in love. God's also been showing me how to work with people that have unrealistic expectations of me. That me saying no is absolutely acceptable. That when they are disappointed because I have said no to their unmet expectations or unrealistic expectations of where I'm at, that says more about where they're at than it says about where I am. He encouraged me that He loves that I want to be kind. That's so important, that we be kind. But in that kindness, we can still be firm with guarding our capacity, guarding our responsibility, guarding what we're capable of doing, capable of undertaking. We don't have to say yes to everything, and we don't have to please everyone. That is an impossible goal. God also challenged me to see where people are at. What is causing them to have that expectation of me? Just open my eyes to what they might be going through in that moment in their situation. Is there a way that I can bless them? That's the mindset that I need to be in, not how can I avoid disappointing them. That's a surefire way to live a miserable life. Do you need to shift your mindset? Shift from being a blessing rather than focusing on not disappointing? Do you need to make that shift in the way that you think and behave? I've written a book called Refining Identity. This discipleship journey will help you know better who God is and who He has made you to be. The more we know who God has made us to be, the more confidently that we can walk out being that blessing in every avenue of our lives. Thank you so much for being here. And always remember, you are never too lost to be found.